So y'all, this is the A Train Arlington Lane. It's cold. Cold front is here, ladies and gentlemen. But we got the A Train show. That's how we do things here. And we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna touch in on, of course, the NFL, college football, and of course, our favorite, WWE. Somebody called out a 16-time world champion. We'll see who that is in just a moment. This is the A Train Show right here on Fuel Sports Network. Let's go.
What do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about?
It's St. Louis.
Welcome to the A Train Show. And now here's your host, the A Train, Arlington Lane.
Yeah, true chatter. Yeah, I think it's time for more true chatter. Born every day 100.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the A Train Show, the A Train Arlington Lane. Yeah. We're back at it again, and we're gonna touch in on some stuff. As soon as my crew gets in the house, I can't see whoever that is that dropped in, but thumbs up with your camera, brother. But definitely, I wanted to touch in on with you guys. I missed you for one. It's been what, 4 days? 4, yeah. and I'm like, what is going on? But we're here to talk some sports. Definitely going here to talk with you some WWE stuff. But first off, I got to give a personal shout out. I got to do this to a couple of friends of mine. My guy Jameer and my guy Iverson. Jameer has given me hell ever since the Texans lost to the Chiefs. All right, listen, I had a feeling it was going to happen. I chose them because I wanted to see if they were going to actually make the upset. One thing I do know is that they did, thanks to Matt Araiza, they got the spread. The spread was at 9.5. Excuse me. The spread was at 9.5, and he gave me 9. So thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think that that and Iverson, who he had a question that was pretty interesting. He said, "Do you think Jayden Daniels had the greatest rookie quarterback season?" And I wanted to disagree with him because of what CJ Stroud did the year before, that he was able to change the course of a franchise. CJ did it with the 10-win Texans, but Jayden Daniels, even though they did not win the division, they got 12 wins, 2 road playoff wins, and they're a game away from the Super Bowl. CJ Stroud, unfortunately, who I'm a fan of, did not do that. Now, with that being said, that's going to be interesting coming into next year for Jayden. Jayden's going to have to pull off the same high wiring act that he did this past year for me to remove CJ Stroud. Well, it's already passed, but Jayden has surpassed CJ Stroud. And the only reason I can say that is because of the 2 playoff wins in the playoffs. And that's hard to do, especially when you're a rookie quarterback being asked to do what you're asked of. But like I said, CJ Stroud, they turned around the Texans franchise and organization that was looking like they were going nowhere, especially getting off the Deshaun Watson situation. And then also, mind you, they lost J.J. Watt, DeAndre Hopkins, and pretty much that whole organization just went to shambles. And that turnaround, and I did it some time ago last year in a post about Houston, about the Texans, that the organization was completely turned around and that Cal McNair letting football people do their football jobs. Because a lot of people said that the McNair family was too hands-on and they were out of control. And now that has changed the course, bringing in, I can't think of his name already, the general manager now for the Texans, bringing in Nick. Nick has now altered the course of where the Texans are going, especially when he's coming over from the Patriots, who won 6 championships and stuff. So pieces are being laid, and that's where we are right now. We might get into that. Getting stuff in the chat. Let me bring one of my special guests in. Let me see if he'll put his face back in. You've seen him before on the show. One of my young men, my young nephews, he always coming in and he got something to say, especially when it comes to the world of wrestling. And I'm going to touch a little bit on that in just a second, but I'm going to bring him on right now. What's up, Big J? What's going on, sir?
What's up, Unc?
What's going on with you, man? You okay?
Nah, not really.
Not really? You're not feeling good?
But that's like the only good thing that happened so far this week. Because, of course, again, who always cheats in their football games. We're going to talk about them. It was us against everybody, And I watched the game. So I have evidence. So as long as evidence. Yes, I have evidence. I don't care who wins the Super Bowl as long as it's not them. As long as it's not them, I don't care who wins the Super Bowl.
I'm cheering for the Commanders, man. I want the Commanders to win, and I think that's where my head is at right now. My man Ryan said, "Whoever you're talking about, the Dodgers signed him."
About the Astros, they I don't know what's been going on with
that. Yeah, that's funny. I like that. That's real good. He's here. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right. What's up, Doc?
Oh,
what it do, fella?
What's up, Unc?
What's up, nephew? How you feeling, man? You out there playing in the snow?
I did this morning that I put back inside. It's
horrible. Horrible. I hate all of it.
Wait, y'all got some snow too? Y'all got snow?
Yeah, we got white stuff out here.
Yes, it was some snow I've seen in the air of my life.
We got a little white. We got a little white stuff out here, man. It's okay.
I cried laughing when I found out. Especially, I found out through him. But I knew y'all was gonna have it. It's just I needed to see it just to believe it, and it was out there.
Oh yeah,
y'all have mercy. Yeah. The white stuff is out there for them.
They get the wrong
y'all just shut the city down.
Practically.
You said practically. Did you get everything that you needed? Did y'all get
Yeah, in them 2 minutes when I was outside, I took pictures and then I went back inside. He's just too much.
No, y'all be begging for snow.
Oh, that was
bruh, let me tell you something. The reason why I don't beg for snow, because I don't like the cold like that. So unfortunately, I looked at it and said, "Oh, it's white," and came right on. I never did go outside my door. I think I went outside one time to go put the trash out. I was like, "Nope, can't do it. Just not my cup of tea, buddy." Send me around the Caribbean, somewhere where the weather don't change much. Okay, that's what I want.
I feel bad for y'all, man, because listen, I've had
Yes.
this now for over a week.
Look at that.
Had this white. Look at that. Look at that. I gotta see that.
It's snowing
Wow.
in Texas. That's bad. That's horrible.
Now y'all want the snow. Everybody, ooh, we wanted the snow. We want to go make snow angel. Half of the folk out here sick. They don't know how to deal with this kind of weather, man. People driving in and having wrecks and stuff, man. I'm like, y'all, I'm staying at home. I need to see salt on the ground.
ASAP. I need it ASAP. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to touch a bit on it. You was right, Doc, about the Chiefs. Okay, listen.
Oh my God.
Just put that photo, please. Listen.
You talk about that.
And
I told you it was gonna happen.
the Washington Commanders.
I told you it was gonna happen. Now, what I didn't see was the Bills beating the Baltimore Ravens.
Not at all. Not at all. I thought
I didn't see that.
But Lamar
I didn't see that one.
Okay.
Lamar and Mark and
I see. Okay, the Eagles did win. Granted, it was close.
Too close.
It was too close to call. And I think that should be enough for Washington to overcome Philly and them getting into the Super Bowl. I'm picking them. I don't care how you look at it.
Yeah, I told you what I said. I said, listen, if Washington beats Philly, whoever, I don't care who it is, whoever goes to the Super Bowl to play against the Washington Commanders will lose, and Washington will win the entire thing. Watch.
I'm gonna let Jared do what he do. You making food, ain't you?
as long as it's not Kansas City, the chefs, it doesn't matter who wins.
He call them the chefs.
But you know what? Everybody's talking about the same thing we've been talking about on this show, that the Kansas City Chiefs have the referees in their pockets. They've been having the referees in their pockets.
Hold up.
And,
they say the same thing about Buffalo, about Josh Allen, that he has the same thing. He has it in their pockets too. So guess what? Who are you going to go with now in this Bills and Chiefs game? Who's going to get more of the calls?
Kansas City.
The chefs. You already know who it is. It's gonna
Kansas City. Kansas City will get more calls because they got number one, you got Patrick Mahomes. He's the golden child of the NFL right now. He's the golden child of the NFL. You want to pay attention to who's the face of the league right now? It's Patrick Mahomes. Let's just be clear. He's on the commercials. He's the golden child, right? You got Travis Kelce, and he's dating Taylor Swift, who brings celebrities with her when they come to the game. So Kansas City is now the hype city. It is something important that unfortunately people don't want to take off the table. We always we don't talk about it as much on this show, but every sport has a six man. Every sport, football, basketball, soccer, hockey, it has six man. The six man is a crowd. Whoever holds the biggest crowd is going to have more dominance over the game, and that's historical. So the dynamic of it is you'll get more calls for Kansas City because the crowd is better. The crowd is more hyper because you have more stars in it. I don't like how everything is playing out, but I do say this. Washington is playing a different type of ball game right now. And you cannot let them boys stay close in this game. If Washington gets down, they'll lose. If they stay up ahead and that Washington defense keep on playing the way they've been playing, they will win the Super Bowl. Guaranteed. No doubt about it.
Yeah. All right. I get you, man. Listen, they on a high right now, and I was just telling Jared, I was just telling the show itself, those that are tuning in, said Jaden Daniels has probably had a better rookie season than CJ Stroud. Got to understand the dynamic with it.
Facts.
Is that when you are able to get two, not one, but two wins on the road in the playoffs, that's pretty significant because
And big wins too.
Correct. And he has an opportunity to get a third big win. And what I've seen with his development getting into the NFL, his work at LSU, it's all through VR. And I was like, that's pretty significant, and it helped him in big games. It's helped him here. And it looks like he's a 10-year vet, what he's playing right now. Everything is going to be interesting to see what happens in year 2 with him if he has the same type of success that he had this past year. And CJ, I get it. He's turned the culture around in Houston. I don't think he's going to have any Deshaun Watson moments here because of how he's been rooted. And that's not to say the same about Watson hasn't been rooted. The thing is, it's the decision making. Decisions is what's going to help deter whether he remains as a star in Houston.
I don't think it's no, man. I mean, his decision making is based on, dude, his offensive line sucks. Let's just be real about the entire thing. That offensive line need to all be. I wouldn't give them nothing for Christmas, for New Year, nothing. They wouldn't get nothing. Like literally, y'all didn't protect him at all. This dude had 9 sacks this is 9 sacks, bro, in a game where you know that your back is against the wall and you have an opportunity to win. That should not ever happen. He was rushed to pass the ball several times, had no pocket to run from. Dude, the offensive line is sucked. And I don't put this year on CJ as much as I do on the offensive line. That was a critical thing for me.
My bad. Let me reiterate it. His off the field issues. Let me say
okay.
that.
Yeah. All right.
That's what I was going by. My bad. I didn't iterate that, but that's what I was going with. But yeah, at the same time, I agree with you. The offensive line situated, it needs to change. So shout out to his team, Ohio State, the CJ Stroud, that is, winning the national championship. So that's something good that came out of it for CJ and his crew. And shout out to Maurice Clarett coming in to help with that group, man, and getting them together, and even himself. Because a lot of people completely, including me, I'm not gonna lie, I wrote Maurice Clarett off. I shouldn't have did that, but it turned out it was helpful for the Ohio State Buckeyes and them getting to a national championship. So a lot of people are upset about the fact that Ohio State did not win a conference championship, and then they got in this college football
and won a national.
So what?
They won the big one. They won the big one.
So what? Will says, it's cold when it's close to 0 in Missouri, snowing in Texas, and it's snowing in Florida. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad. It's real bad. And if the Commanders win the Super Bowl, then Magic Johnson has a championship ring with 3 of the Big 4 leagues. Wow.
That's major.
Right.
That's major, man.
Let's not forget he got 2 with the Dodgers right now.
That's right.
Yeah. All right.
That's
major. We done got that stuff out the way. So what we're going to do is take a time out, and it's going to be wrestling heavy for the rest of the show. I just wanted to make sure I got that out of there. All right. So stay close. We'll be right back. It's the A-Train Show right here on Fuel Sports Network. Stay close. on this edition of the A Train Show, the A Train Arlington Lane. Got the good Reverend Doctor in the house, and nephew Jared is in the building as well with his Spider-Man shirt on. I love it. Thank you so much, man. Spider-Man. All right. One thing I wanted to touch on this edition of the show, I want to give a personal shout out, one, to Joe Hendry. Do you believe? Joe Hendry?
Oh, that's how you want to start this off, huh?
Yes.
Heck yeah, absolutely. Yes. I told you we was gonna talk about it.
Yes.
I told you we was gonna talk about this.
And he appears because we believe.
Because we believe in Joe Hendry. I got it. That's it now, man. I believe in Joe Hendry. Because look, we are less than 2 weeks away from the Royal Rumble. It is here.
It's next week. You're right.
CM Punk done called his shot. Jey Uso, Sami Zayn. This whole thing with Sami Zayn. I'm sitting here like, wow, yo.
Who gonna win? That's the real question. I don't really like a good.
Hey, when they say star-studded field, I think we're gonna have a start. Even though I can't stand that Michael Cole keeps saying that word, but he has to say it because the broadcasters, because he want people to make sure that they watch it.
Make sure they watch it. No, it's gonna be star-studded. Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wait, go ahead. Let Hogan be a wasted pick so I can see CM Punk say what he said.
Exactly. That would be wonderful. That would be great. That was the best of the whole night. CM Punk calling out that, what's his name? Hulk Hogan. I don't really, yes. Beat him. Throw him out. Yes. I'll be.
That's a way. I wouldn't. Don't waste that pick. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We need like Nick Nemeth in the Royal Rumble.
Don't waste that pick. Don't waste that pick. Don't.
But if there's somebody he said he want to see, Joe Hendry was asked on Busted Open Radio who he want to face one-on-one in a match, and this is who he said.
The number one person you are looking over your shoulder at as of this very moment?
John Cena. Let me tell you why.
Holy shit.
Let's let it continue. I have done all the things that I thought would be impossible. We're in an era where anything can happen. And just before Genesis, Triple H tweeted us, Shawn Michaels tweeted the show, and John Cena, who hadn't tweeted about it before, tweeted the TNA logo on his Instagram. What kind of representative would I be for TNA if I didn't call out John Cena?
On the.
All right. I'm not going to go no further than that. That's all you need to hear. Forgive the Bubba Ray and Mark.
No, because I said the same thing in a different language. I'm like, what? You picked John Cena of all people, but it makes sense though. It does make sense.
But here's my thing with that. Okay, that's the other thing that since we've been gone, WWE and TNA are now partners. They're now partners. So,
and Jordan Grace just finished her contract. It's over.
Hey, and my thing is, I think right now they're saying NXT and TNA are going to continue to work together, and then there's going to be some other collaborative stuff in the future. So I was like, with one of those collaborative things, does that mean that Cena goes after the TNA championship against Joe Hendry?
Ooh.
What does that mean? See, that's what I want to know, what this partnership is going to get down to. And then the other thing is this. You mentioned about the Royal Rumble. We're going to have some TNA people in this Royal Rumble. Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah, I believe it.
If you want something that's going to cause a controversy and some stirring up, let her be in the Royal Rumble. In that 30 women Royal Rumble. Tessa Blanchard, let her be in it. Everybody gunning for it. Everybody's gunning for her. Yes, Jared. Yes, Jared.
So
Yes, Jared.
with this TNA partnership, we could get a lot of things. We could get a Jeff Hardy and CM Punk reunited again at a Royal Rumble moment. We could get Nick Nemeth, my bad, Nick Nemeth and Drew McIntyre meeting again. We could get Uncle Howdy in a Royal Rumble with Matt Hardy. See, this is something I'll be thinking about with this TNA deal. It's some, and then did you watch Genesis? You watch Genesis? I'm pretty sure you've seen a clip of
I
it.
couldn't catch all of it. But
So Axiom, Fraxium,
they
came
were
out
there. Yeah.
and they called out the Rascals and Jeff Hardy in the Hardy Boys. I'm like, that's gonna be, first of all, that's brilliant. That's amazing. And I need Moose to be in the Royal Rumble too. So I can get like a Moose with a Jacob or Moose with an Oba, something like that, in the Royal Rumble. So we can get this, because since we're doing TNA and NXT, we can get like that feud started already with Moose versus Oba, or Moose versus who else could fight Moose on that roster?
Trick.
Trick is gonna be the Royal Rumble too. He is. Trick, Oba, and don't forget AJ Styles. You right. Oh my God, I forgot about AJ in this TNA. AJ R-Truth. Those are TNA like almost originals. Oh yeah, this.
Yeah, you know.
We just don't know though. We got to find out what the criteria of the merger, or what the criteria of them partnership is going to be, because again, if from what it looks like to me, it's the crossover, which is why they opened up instead of everybody being geared for one place, they have opened the lottery for them to be able to go from the transfer portal. So is it possible that TNA can be a part of that transfer portal to infuse more activity with all of with WWE? Is that a great possibility?
That's the question that we're gonna have to find out as time progresses with this partnership. Is what are we gonna get from the TNA roster that's going to be in NXT? We saw that with Axiom. We saw that with Cora Jade, who popped up. Now, with that being said, Dolph Ziggler is and I say Dolph Ziggler because what am I going to get when he gets to the Royal Rumble? Because I have a feeling he's going to be there.
Yes.
Am I getting Nick Nemeth or I'm getting Dolph Ziggler? Because remember, Dolph Ziggler is steadily popular in WWE, even with him being gone. Nick Nemeth is something where he's gotten championships out of in TNA. What are we going to get? Is it going to be Nick Nemeth? I got to hear, I'm here to show the world, here to show the world. That's what I need to hear. So that means Dolph's going to have to come out for me.
That's just the men's Royal Rumble. We ain't talking about the women's.
No.
You got
to. It's way too much going on right now. Hey, we still got Saturday Night Main Event that's coming up this weekend too. So it's almost kind of like, yo, how do you really, you don't really know, because the thing of it is with the men's Royal Rumble, it's already star packed. Like, we don't know how this is gonna happen. We still got a Randy Orton that's still missing, who possibly will come back.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, we still got AJ. If you're going to infuse TNA, you still got an Oba, you still got a Trick, you still got a Ethan Page. Like, you have people you can infuse in that moment. If you're going to include TNA, you got Joe Hendry. You have like, it's just so many of them that we can infuse in. So my thing of it is, you just really don't know. And they'll try to go back and get somebody old to bring them back, give them that little cloud of passion to put back in the ring again. But like I said, I don't know.
Yeah, let it be Hogan.
Nah.
Okay.
I wouldn't even waste it. I wouldn't even waste it.
He is not going to go
waste it.
Try to throw him up top rope.
All right. So far, we got nine confirmed people in the Royal Rumble.
Men or women?
Men.
Yo.
Men. Just
Nah.
two has been confirmed on the women's side. Just two. And I think they're going to start building that as we getting closer to that day, or they're just going to be quiet.
Yeah, because
which I think they should do. Just be quiet about it.
Jay Carter, he said about Naomi on Twitter, like, whoa.
Jay did what?
She said, so she had a question on there tomorrow. You sure? It was something pertaining to
what Naomi.
Naomi did. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. We're gonna pull it up.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Give me Carrie Jade. I need Carrie Jade. I need Jade to come out as Carrie. Blow everything apart, y'all. Y'all have no idea how crook I am right now. Please.
Is that right?
They gotta give me.
There you go. There you go.
That you sure? And this was pertaining to SmackDown.
Because Naomi said I couldn't find anything about what happened to Jade, and Jade posted that right.
Oh my God!
Yes, this is brilliant. Triple H and this Twitter stuff is going crazy.
That's why he's the content officer, man. That's why he's the content officer.
Brown Street is funny, by the way. Brown Street is funny. We're doing this stuff.
Please give it to me. Give it to me, please. Let her come out here blazing everybody. Just let her go run through it. Just run through it. Let's go. Come on, Jade. Let's go.
You got to think about it. So Nia and Bailey has been confirmed to be in the match, obviously. Liv is going to be in the match. Charlotte's going to be in the match.
And Perez is going to be in the match.
Right.
We don't know if Charlotte's going to be in the match yet.
Okay,
We're hoping. We're hoping that Charlotte's going to be in the match.
The
We don't know
coming.
that yet. The days are coming, but we don't know if it's going to be Royal Rumble.
Those vignettes for nothing.
Also, I have a prediction for WrestleMania, a match.
Okay.
It's going to be Bayley versus Roxanne Perez, but it's going to be for a title match. It's not going to be. It's like I think it's going to be a U.S. title. The U.S. title.
I don't see it.
I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. Right now, the big story is what Nia is doing. You got to catch this. What Nia is doing is I'm telling y'all, I feel like they're getting ready to start spinning this female bloodline. Look at what Nia is doing, y'all. Pay attention to it. She's been hammering everybody on SmackDown, hammering everybody on Raw. She just went at Rhea Ripley just out of nowhere and said, I get whoever I want. Like, I'll do whatever I want. You got to consider it's like this. Let me just run through everybody. And I think this is going to kind of, if we're going to build it, this will be the way I would build it too. So I think it would be great. Okay, they need to keep the women's side quiet and going to build the men's side, get that momentum up on the men's side. No.
I agree.
We gotta build that up too. Too. Listen, you see, this is Saturday night's main event that's coming this Saturday. All right.
Hey, I only got one match I want to see. Yes. Oh, I got one. I want to see that. Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. I want to see that one.
There it is. That's the card so far.
Yes, sir. I didn't even care about the Cody. I didn't care about the Cody match. I don't care about the Gunther match. Braun Breaker and Sheamus. I don't really care about.
Is there a Cody? I don't think there is a Cody match.
Yeah. No.
No, they went to Royal Rumble. They going to Royal Rumble.
They signed the contract.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they doing.
No, the one I want to see. Number 3, Revan. Give me number 3. Give me number 3. Give me number 3. That's all I can. Everything else, I'm gonna be like, all right, whatever. Give me number 3, and I want them to just go at it.
I will be shocked. The only thing that's going to shock me in this is if Braun Breaker loses his title to Sheamus. That's it. That's the only match I think, because everybody else is retaining. Rhea's going to retain, and Gunther's going to retain against Jey Uso. Because even though Nia is doing what she did, she got herself set up in a championship match for Saturday night's main event.
That's right.
But with that being said,
no, I think he'll retain. Everybody gonna retain.
Right. And there's gonna be pay-per-view type matches again, like they did on the last one in December. So you know they got some kind of crazy ending for these matches. So I don't think it's going to be anybody. I'm trying to think. Liv's match was Liv didn't have anybody. She won clean. Everybody's gonna win clean in these matches. Everybody won clean. There was no dirty acts at all.
I don't know about that Nia Rhea match. Can we literally say that Liv is done messing with Rhea? Do we know that for sure? That rivalry is over.
I think Nia, if anything, Liv's gonna want the world title back, and she's gonna try to keep Nia from getting it.
Okay,
so that way
that's why I said. That's why I said I think it would be that match that would have the interference. At one point, I thought the Pete Dunne would probably interfere with Sheamus, kind of get that Pete Dunne Braun breaker. That's kind of what one of my matches that I would love to see, Pete Dunne versus Braun breaker. I thought that would be really dope. But
no, Pizza made sure he was kind of on ice for a while.
Yeah.
Kind of made sure he was on ice, man.
Yeah.
Will says we might see something brewing for Jade when Bianca and Naomi face Lash and Jakara next Tuesday at NXT for the tags. Ooh, Jade coming there and titles.
Right.
Oh, hey, you might be on to something though. You might be on to something though.
Forgot about that match.
Oh, you might be on to something.
I thought they was gonna be on.
Why not do it on NXT?
And why not let them lose the belts at the hands of Jade for there to be this revenge thing going that would lead us to WrestleMania? Why not? I like it, Will. I like it, bruh. I like it. I like that.
Like,
I think I would go with that.
This whole ordeal with Sami Zayn and then Kevin Owens talking to him. You see that kind of slightly changed him. See, that's why I want to segue with that. And you saw
Karrion Kross.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Smiling.
Now listen. It's not gonna happen, but I want y'all to hear me with this. Remember what Kevin Owens said.
Show it again.
You want to show what? You want to see the Jade?
What?
You want to see the Jade tweet?
Get happy over Jade.
Oh my God. I can't. Why? I'm not. Yeah.
Listen, that's fine.
Oh,
that's fine.
God. and then you got to consider. Remember, during this particular time when they was having this interview, they was talking about the incidental mishap between Bianca and Naomi. How she hit her with that, was about to hit her with her hair. Talking about put it up. Remember? And that's how that ended up. But they didn't celebrate like they normally would celebrate at the end of the match either. Y'all, something is brewing. I'm telling you, I love it. I love every answer to this.
Yeah. And I love it. Right. That's the part what I'm starting to love the most, man, is how all of this is brewing. And back to Sami and Kevin Owens, man, and then we're gonna take a break. My thing is that Sami has been like this good guy to everybody. Kevin Owens say a little bit something to him, and now it's starting to churn. And look what he did to Seth Rollins yesterday, even though it was inadvertent. Yeah. And you see him looking at him, and he's sitting there contemplating, like, did I do? Oh my God, that's my friend. Oh my gosh. And he's sitting there covering himself up, and then Drew McIntyre just giggling the whole time as he was walking away. I said, that's storytelling right there. I don't care what anybody thinking, because Sami, He sat there and said that I'm in this for the Royal Rumble for myself. So now you're going to start seeing people that have teamed up with people are going to slightly start turning because now this is about themselves. Chad Gable, you know he's going to be in the Royal Rumble match. You know that. It would be stupid if they don't put him in because he's been so hot right now. So that Sammy's at least everybody being linked together on something. But at the end of the day, everything is linked up to one guy. And his name is Roman.
Yep.
Reigns. Everything. How do you like that? How you like that? Everything.
I like it. I love it.
Because a few weeks ago, Karrion Kross said, I just found out that the Y6 moved to SmackDown where Roman Reigns is currently placed. And remember, who the person did Roman beat to start this tribal chief era? Bray Wyatt. And I'm like, I watched that stuff and I remember it. So this is going to be so good. I'm telling you.
So are you, but see, here's the thing though. You got to consider this. If that is the case, nephew, then you're going to have to make sure that Solo reunites with Roman Reigns for this to happen, because there is another bloodline that's brewing right now. I done had this conversation, and I'm telling you right now, Jacob Fatu and Tongaloa, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa will be a faction, and they finna recruit Zilla, Fatu, and they gonna be a faction on their own. Remember what happened on SmackDown? Did you finally watch it, bro? Did you see when Solo walked himself down the aisle, came and got in the ring, asked for the microphone from Jacob. Jacob put the mic in his hand. He got ready to talk. The people said, boo, and he dropped the mic and walked out. Jacob then goes, pick up the mic and say, oh, that's what it is? Y'all must forgot who I am. And then from that point on,
nobody cared about Solo.
They didn't care about Solo no more. So this puts Solo back on the, man, you know what? Maybe I should have listened. And maybe I should have followed. And now I'm willing to submit again back to Roman Reigns. It gives that faction, again, great storytelling again, putting it back in their place and let them go against Zilla. And they end up teaming with The Rock.
Listen.
We're
going to need, oh, God. We're going to need to go back to 2012. If you remember what happened in 2012 was not a 30-person Royal Rumble. That bad boy was 40. We can go that far if we need to. Look us out there. Look at us out there. 30 is not going to do it. This men's Royal Rumble is going to have to close the show. I love y'all. I love the women. Women open up the show. The men closing out the show. Because there are so many contenders right now.
Oh, no, you're going to need to open up with the women. You're going to definitely need to open up. If Jade Cargill busts through them, I'm telling y'all right now, let her music start and say the storm is coming and that screen start turning bloody red, bro, you're going to lose me. I'm probably going to be, y'all going to have to find somewhere to catch me down the freeway because I'm going to be taking off. I'm telling you right now. It's on and popping in my world because this is what I've been asking for. They got to give her a new character. I like the Storm thing, but they're gonna have to give her a new character in order to be more devious and dogmatic. Don't let her get on no microphone. Just go in there and start dogging people. I think that's just the greatest thing we're gonna do.
This is what he wants. Look how empty he got. Look at.
Let's go. That's how you left her. Remember, that's the last view we have of her. That's the last view. You left me bloody.
Dead. You left me for dead.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me, Lord. Give it to me.
Okay. One more break, and then we gonna come right back so we can
Bro,
get
they-
after him some more. I'm gonna amp him up before we leave. Back on this edition of the A-Train Show, the A-Train always playing. I've never seen it. I'm on Anthem Gentleman. I've never seen an Anthem Gentleman like the Reverend was, man.
Bro. All I'm saying is, y'all gotta let me have it. Y'all let me have this one. Let me have this one, please. WWE, y'all love me. Y'all love the A-Train Show. You love us here at Fuel Sports Network. You love watching our show and stealing our ideas and all of this good stuff. Now, I didn't do this. Y'all did this. So let's go ahead and put it on the books. Y'all call me. I'm gonna put my number in the chat. Call me ASAP. Cause we got to make this Kerry thing happen, bro. We got to make it happen. We need fire and brimstone everywhere. Like let all HE double hockey sticks. Let all hell break loose on and let it happen at Royal Rumble. Please let it happen. Just let it happen. Let her come out with the red outfit on, bloody, and go in that ring and just tear lights. Stop it.
Oh my gosh. Calm down.
Let's go. Jade. Let's go.
Oh man.
I'm praying,
see.
Lord. I'm praying. They refuse to listen to me.
Oh my God.
Bro.
Oh, God.
This is the best thing they ever hit WWE right now since the bloodline. You got to give it to me, man. You got to give it to me.
This is good.
You gotta give
This is so good right now, man.
You got to give it to me.
Oh,
You got to give it to me.
We're going 30 more minutes.
You got to give it to me. I need that. We need it in our lives right now. This is what we need. We don't want X-Men Storm. We don't want that. We don't want Jade to look like X-Men Storm. We don't need it. Okay, we got that. What we need is Jade to be carried and let her go in. Bro, wait, I don't even know where to go.
Okay.
Listen.
When I say Doc
Listen.
get amped like every time that picture come up.
Listen. Y'all have no idea. That's creative awareness, man. I'm telling you, they need to make it happen. They need to make it happen. If they don't build off of this, I'm gonna be mad. I promise I'm gonna be mad.
Swear. Hey, Jay, I'm gonna need you the video with y'all there at the Rumble. If he don't pop up, I need an immediate video. Send it to me. Send it to the message. I know how he gonna react. He gonna throw some stuff. I know he gonna throw some stuff. I know it. Pillows.
Send it to me.
Back on
I
the dog.
want you.
Oh, big
And Jay, y'all better not be here when that happen. I'm telling you, it's over. I'm be acting all the way up. I'm acting all the way up. Y'all know you know this.
I need to know the schedule for WWE this year, like where all the events are gonna be. Like St. Louis getting anything, because I'm in the house in St. Louis. I don't care this time, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Off for that day, because that's gonna be a holiday for me. I've done the SmackDown. I just need to do a Raw episode. I've done the pay-per-views and stuff. I'm just ready to do the Raw one now, the Raw show. Oh man, that blessed my soul right there. Thank you, sir. Oh man. Listen, Jay Cargill, listen, you come back, you gotta come back with a vengeance. They can't play you around, man. Like you got to be in that developing.
Boy, you must be out there where that weather is acting up, man, because that feed keep dropping.
My feed it's probably getting me.
That's that cold weather. That's why I'm staying over here in Houston. God bless you. Y'all take y'all weather back. Take y'all weather back.
Listen, now check this out. I'm glad you brought that up. Weather here in St. Louis had to be in the team. We in the teens. We gonna be single digits for the rest of the day, and everywhere else is warmer than where we are. Warmer. Like,
thank God.
Like what, we in a sinking hole or something that we don't know nothing about?
Yeah, I don't know what y'all got going on.
Yeah. Single digit is crazy. We at 28 and we already don't like it already. It's horrible.
Bro, single digits is nuts. That's nuts. Y'all down there hanging out with Anna and Elsa.
Cross. Just up there high-fiving penguins and polar bears.
You might as well say that. No, I had a customer yesterday from Minnesota talking about something. Yeah, it was -2. Say what? Yeah, I was in the negative.
That's out of North.
That's North Pole. What do you?
No, sir. That's okay. Nah. And that wind chill probably gonna be worse. If you're in the negative, that wind chill is probably horrible.
I hate when the wind blows. Let me tell you that now. Exactly. That's how I feel.
Everybody should have running noses. Everybody gonna be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeers down there. Everybody, I couldn't do it, dude. My nerves be bad. I wouldn't come outside at all. I have on heated drawers, heated socks, heated.
Be on fire, man. You gonna literally be on fire.
Bro.
Looking like Fireball.
I got on thermals under this right now. It is 28. But get y'all crazy. I ain't about to get sick for nobody. The devil is a lie.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Listen, but check this out. As we're getting back on track because we didn't kind of got away from ourselves. It's okay. But
I'm sorry.
This whole thing with the Royal Rumble, hey, it's fine. It's fine for this show. Trust me. When the Royal Rumble, we're getting closer. 2 weeks from now, we got SmackDown coming up, then Saturday night's main event. We're not expecting a lot. We're not really expecting a lot for Saturday night's main event. I'm expecting fireworks for this contract signing that Shawn Michaels is going to be a part of. I'm hoping that Hulk Hogan be a part of it because I want to see him get booed again.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And I want y'all to realize it has nothing to do politically with him. Nothing.
No. The person.
His daughter just had a baby. Okay, daughter just had a baby. So congratulations to that. This has nothing to do with political. If you watch the Mr. McMahon documentary, you know why they like Hulk Hogan.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Basically told on himself, but you know, that's why Jesse Ventura will always be number one in people's hearts. Yes, sir.
The Iron one, sir. He never. And Randy Savage.
Listen,
top tier.
Whoever's running the Iron Sheik account, because we all know Iron Sheik is gone.
Mm-hmm.
They going crazy.
2 thumbs up to you.
Facts.
We love you.
Bro, how are we? How far are we away from a Brunson Reed's return?
Still, I think we got a while. I think we got about. He's not going to be at the Rumble.
Probably like
He's not going to.
Money in the Bank.
It's maybe Elimination Chamber. No, Money in the Bank might be too far.
Away. It's too far. Elimination.
He got to make it back before WrestleMania, though.
Yeah, I think Elimination Chamber seems suitable because of the injury. They was like 6 to 8 weeks, so we're not going to see him in the Rumble, which would have been cool. I wouldn't have mind seeing him at Saturday night's main event for that match, but he's not going to be there. He's just not going to be there.
Man, you think about Brunson Reed versus Jacob Fatu.
Lord have mercy. That's in my opinion, that's a better match than Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu.
Right.
I just like the way I just really like the camaraderie of that. The way that looked on TV when they stood in face to face against each other. I was like, okay, this might be pretty dope. So yeah, I mean,
we could get that at WrestleMania. We could get that at WrestleMania. Braun Strowman, Bronson Reed versus Jacob Fatu. I would love it. Put that
night. Jacob Fatu versus Braun Breaker.
For the title. Yeah.
For the title. Ooh.
At some point, the bloodline's gonna need all the gold. At some point. And I think
we did that though.
Did we?
Yeah.
Did we do that?
Yeah, we did that. We did that because remember the Usos had both SmackDown and Raw titles. Roman had them. We just didn't give Solo a title. We didn't give Solo a title.
He had the NXT title, but they had to take it away.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But when he crossed over to the Bloodline, he's the only one that did not have a title. So everybody else in the faction had the title. Everybody, and they ran the titles for a long time. Remember, I kept saying let them split it up so it gives somebody else an opportunity. But it makes more sense because it gave them that. But I think they did it too early. That's what I think. I think they did all of that too early because now you got more bloodline. And to infuse the dominance of the bloodline itself, I wouldn't have had them turn on each other until later. I would have literally gave them all belts, let them just run the gauntlet for at least a year, and then come back and let them start turning on each other and stuff like that. So,
okay, all right, I'll give you that. What did I want to show? No, not that one. Not that one. That's the one I wanted to show. All right, so I wanted y'all to see something real quick, and I'm going back a bit to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Oh,
remember that?
Oh my God!
Oh,
F. Nelson!
Oh!
Brainbuster! And the second pile driver! There we go! Oh.
So, could we see that at WrestleMania? Now, I'm talking about not the type of match they was in, just those two going at it. You do know who El Generico is, don't you?
Yes.
So could we see those two go at it one more time, especially after what they pulled on Monday Night Raw?
They've been fighting for years. For years since NXT. Well, since the Indies actually.
Yeah. Could we?
I haven't heard them.
Nah, I'm sorry. I don't see anything. What's going on, Javier? I'm gonna get him in a second. He said Mark Henry tried to get of all the people to try to get Hogan to repair his image. Mark Henry just tried to do it. You know dang well Mark Henry Hogan ain't finna listen to you.
Absolutely.
Get real. And yeah, Mark's son is, I think he's in the WWID program. Is that correct?
Yeah, he in the developmental.
And that the daughter wants to wrestle. What about Jimmy Uso, Javier?
Ooh, Big Jim.
What about Big Jim?
What are we doing with him?
I said
we trying to put a singles title?
Yes. To me, a U.S. singles title would be
Why?
because you can't really get anything else.
He don't deserve it. Jimmy built up a whole nother, like he on a whole nother plateau from them right now.
And I still ain't forgot what he told Jay though. He said, "I was the one that helped get you to where you are.
Helped you get to where you're. Yep.
You owe me.
Yep.
You owe me." So yeah.
Do we see that eventually?
Far-fetched as we think. At some point, we're gonna have to see that. You know what I mean? Like, but it all depends on how far this bloodline thing goes.
And you remember, everybody keeps saying, "Well, you're not as good as a singles wrestler than you were as a tag team wrestler," which gives that kind of work, more leverage. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't really like giving Jimmy. Yeah, but I don't like. I don't think I would like to see Jimmy with a singles title more than I would if it was Jay.
Right. I still, unfortunately, I don't think Jay's going to win the title in this case.
Not at all.
He declared himself for a Rumble. We all know he wasn't winning.
I want John Cena and Gunther.
Before we get to that, Gunther versus Logan Paul at Elimination Chamber. It's already it's going to happen.
Oh, we forgot about Logan Paul.
What about that?
Gunther and Logan Paul for the title?
Yeah, Logan called him out at
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And he's getting his debut to next Raw. So that's gonna potentially lead to him versus Gunther. And on that day, everybody's gonna cheer for Gunther.
I need Cena in that match. I need Cena in that match. That's what I need.
I mean, Logan did call out Cena too.
I need him in that match. I need to be a triple threat.
Well, he is the what's the thing called? The pay-per-view. No. He's been the average for that.
I love your phone, how you're getting to do stuff like that and it's popping up on your screen.
Yeah. So he is average Elimination Chamber. So I don't think he's Royal Rumble. I'm sorry. Even though I love Cena so much, he's not winning the Royal Rumble. He's gonna be this close. He's gonna be close, but because as of right now, it don't make sense because he's advertised for Elimination Chamber more than anything.
So what's your prediction, Jay, for the Royal Rumble?
I can tell you who's not going to win. Drew's not going to win.
Well, we know a lot of them not going to win, bro.
29 people not going to win, bro.
Drew's not going to win.
29 people not going to win, man.
Who do you predict?
Oh, okay.
Will win it all?
One person is either going to be. I got three.
Okay.
I can see Punk winning it.
Okay.
As of right now.
Me too.
Roman winning it because we still got to call in that favor that Punk has with Paul.
Oh. Okay.
And, you know, we like to troll a lot. I can see The Rock coming back in that match and throwing somebody over that top rope.
Oh my God. Now you lost me on The Rock, Doc.
I know. But wait a minute though.
You lost me on The Rock. You know, I like you lost.
I'm gonna mess with Jay's last one for this reason.
Okay. All right.
Let's not forget what happened the WrestleMania after Raw last year. Remember what Rock said?
I like this
to Cody. He said, "Me and you gonna have to come down the line at some point."
I still agree with that. I agree with that. But the thing of it is, WrestleMania, I think, would be more. If you're gonna give, we already got 2 nights. You need to give one of those nights to this head of the table. The head of the table, man. Okay, good job. I'm just trying to tell you what I'm telling you. We need this head of the table match. I'm telling you, dude, it's gotta happen. We was banking on this at WrestleMania before this Cody Rhodes turn of events that we didn't see at that what was it, Saturday night
Main event.
pre-show, the pre-show when they was out on the stage, and then all of a sudden we had this whole turn of events with Seth and with Roman and with Rock and with Cody, and then all of a sudden the rest of pre-show and remember we was at church, Jay, and Jay was like, "Did you see it?" I was like, "Nope."
Yeah,
and we all watched it together, and I was like, "Yo, this is bananas." So we thought we was gonna get this whole entire thing prior to this. Remember, we still got to get there. It's still got to come up. It's still got to come up. And I think this will be the time to do it again because The Rock came out and gave him the Ula Fala. So if The Rock, remember, it was supposed to have been Paul Heyman that did it. And The Rock came out there and took it from him and did it himself. So, yeah, I crowned you, but you got to remember, I still carry this main championship that shows I'm the head, I'm the final boss, the head of the table. I'm the reason why you even had this. And it's going to be the head of the table. Like, who's the head of the table? Who's the tribal boss? In the words of JTK, who's the final boss? Who's the tribal boss of the entire family? Because Roman keeps saying this is me. Everything is on my shoulder. When in actuality, Rock can literally say the same thing. Well, it was all on me before you even got here. I'm just saying.
It's just the timing of that, man. It's the timing of when they decide to drop that. Vegas just seems plausible to do that because everything is high stakes. Everything.
And it's 2 nights. And it's 2 nights. So we can build it up. One night it can be one thing, then the next night can be something totally different.
And I would hate, but I think it's gonna happen if we get to that second night, because the championship is not going to end WrestleMania if Rock and Roman are going at it. Rock and Roman are going to close out Mania. The entire thing.
Absolutely. Definitely will.
That's bigger. That match is bigger than the WWE Championship. Way bigger. And so this is for supremacy. This is for who controls the bloodline into the future. And I think if you do it correctly, you do this correctly, you got to give it to Roman. You got to give it to Roman. Unless Rock decide he wants to be in a greater capacity in WWE. But man, that's just, there's so many ways. I mean, if me and you was in the room, Doc, we had to be sitting there. Okay, so Dwayne, are you going to be here for a while? That's what I need to know. If you're going to be here for a while, I got an idea to make sure that you are the head of the table.
Yeah. And then if you do that, then what does that say for Roman Reigns? So now we got to put him on another track to get him to another place. I think if you want to continue the bloodline thing, you let Roman win. You do let him win. And then you start allowing Zilla and Jacob and Tungaloas to kind of have these infusions where like we just got to have it, man. It's got to go down in some kind of way. But I do think that we need a Rock Roman at WrestleMania. I think we're going to have that. And then possibly a Rock Cody later on down the line at some point.
Thanks.
Or it leads to retirement for Roman if he gets put away.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, man. You got to think about that. You got...
Is it time for him to retire, though?
Of course, for him, it's not going to be that. But you got to think about it for his health reasons. That's the reason why I'm throwing that out there. I'm not throwing it out there because I want to see him go. It's about his health. So you gotta that might play.
That almost made me sad. That almost made me sad, dude. I don't know.
I wasn't trying to make you sad, man. I was just trying to get you to understand that there's other things here. There are other factors. Like I said, remember when we touched on the fact with Rock, I'm like, are you gonna still be here? If you're still gonna be here, then we can get you for this, and then you got that thing with Cody.
Please, WWE, go get MJF, please. Go get MJF from AEW.
Hey, what?
Please go get MJF from AEW. Please.
I never thought I would use this on you, Doc. I never thought I would use this on you.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I never thought I would use that on Doc, man. I never thought I would use that. I was trying my dog is not to use that on him, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, man. Go get MJF, man.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Go get it.
Man.
Why you don't? Why not?
He fizzled out. He's fizzled.
He's a great mic talker.
Mm-hmm.
He's great on the mic.
So it's
good. Miz is not as great on the mic as MJF. Miz is not as great on the mic as MJF. Come on now. Like
Robert Miz been telling promos for 20 years plus.
First of all, Miz came from freaking the real world. They ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Miz been practicing promos since he been practicing promos since he was 2. That boy ain't been more. Put them together and see what happens.
Punk killed MJF in AEW.
Put them together and see what happens.
Punk killed MJF in AEW, calling him a low.
I ain't seen. But I heard him say that. My thing of it is that if you really understand the makeup of what MJF brings to the table, at the end of the day, dude, his mic, like you can't negate the fact that dude mic skills is great. Like he be smashing people, and it be like, and that arrogant way of him doing it looks greater as a heel than it did on the Miz. The Miz did his thing, and I'm not knocking the Miz. I'm saying MJF everybody takes certain plateaus to another level. There's no way we'll find another Bray Wyatt. There's no way.
MJF would literally be a sideshow to me. Like, I don't see. He would be a sideshow. It would not. And you think he's gonna listen to H and Sean?
Heck yeah, he will. Heck yeah, he will. He'll listen to them more than he listen to Tony Khan.
Might will do that. Tony Khan's horrible.
Cause Tony Khan don't care. He just want to pay them jokers to keep them on the roster. I would literally do it.
What would MJF bring to WWE that's not there already?
That's a good question.
No, I mean that is a good question. But my thing of it is, I'm saying for you remember WWE again. We're storytellers. That's what WWE has been since the start of this. Has been storytelling. Big storytelling. It's about storytelling. AEW don't have great storytelling. So if you put a MJF in a WWE with great storytelling around him, you don't think he would excel on that?
Where would you place him now? What would you put him right now if you put him in? If you was put him in WWE?
NXT. Right now, NXT. The reason being because he can add value to where Ethan Page and remember they had what's my boy?
I thought about that.
Remember what
Sean Spears?
Sean Spears. They had them come in there. Now, what impact did they make other than they made a few little small statements, and then bam, Ethan Page did way more than Sean Spears did. So Sean Spears is trying to figure out what his next moves are by going and trying to manipulate other wrestlers. Why? When Sean Spears was actually really good at one point and made a solid stand. My point is, put him in NXT. Let him go up against an Ethan Page. Let him go up against a Javon. Let him go up against a Trick Williams and put them on the mic to let them test out what that's what I would do.
I would make a little group called the Rich Boys. If that's the case, if I'm bringing them in, That's how I would do that.
No, I agree with that. But I don't think Ethan and MJF are on the same page. They totally different. They don't even function and flow the same way. Like to me, their characters are different. And see, look at Ethan now. They're trying to cultivate Ethan in being a storyteller because he's not been a storyteller. He's been a wrestler. He come in to wrestle and he come in and have a few little words on the microphone. That's an attack against somebody, and then automatically you got to fight.
That would be a great name for them.
Oh,
I
that
like
would
that.
be. That would be. That would be Jeremy.
You talk about some controversy that set around that. Lord have mercy.
That'd be major. That'd be big though. You can't tell me that wouldn't have. You put them in a good storytelling, and I guarantee you'll have something.
That's why I call them rich boys. I didn't want to go with that one because you know how because that is triggering. But rich boys.
I even thought about putting them with the Miz. Why not put him with the Miz?
Just so Punk can really get after him and stuff.
You got to think about it. They would antagonize everybody. Think about it. Think about how clever the Miz is with what he does, and then think about, man. I'm saying you put them both together and make like I would find a way to make it work. To me, I would, because I think he has value that WWE could possibly build and cultivate into a greater storyline. Because he's a storyline player.
No. I understand the working part, but bring it back, Shane. No, the reason I would do this with them is I would make a trio out of them. Make Miz the manager because Miz is the talker.
He's old.
I put Ethan, MJF, and Miz together. I'm cool with that.
That's crazy. Oh, that's so crazy. That's crazy. That'd be dope.
It's the thing is that I am. You couldn't because Miz is Hollywood. I would have to call him.
What is MJF? What is MJF? Hollywood.
Okay, he had movies.
Hollywood with heart. What he is.
So what would I call him? The elite privilege? Would I call him that?
White privilege. That is best.
Elite privilege. I got called elite privilege. Listen. Elite privilege. Okay, listen. They got this Pure Fusion Collective thing. Elite privilege would not be a problem. It still would flow with what the culture is and how their characters are built. Elite privilege is not a bad name. Oh yeah, see, there you go. MJF gonna be in the new Happy Gilmore. So
I'm just saying, y'all. MJF I know a lot of people don't like him. I just thought that he would you put him in a good storyline with somebody. You ain't no way. That's why I hated that they put Joe Gacy in the Y6 because Joe Gacy was crazy dominant in NXT. I love Joe Gacy in NXT. My problem
okay.
Without using them effectively, you end up putting them. You have to put them somewhere. So that's the only problem I got.
You said that's the problem with AEW. There's no good storylines, and that's a fact.
It is right.
No,
you can't tell a story because you're not allowing the writers to be writers. You're negating everything.
But they're not writing. They're not writing anything. There's no story. There's no story. It's all fights and promos.
Fights and counters. Oh my gosh, makes me mad. Not everything needs to be countered.
Well, and the reason why this is the case, you already know how they have been building Monday Night Raw for Netflix. The YS6 just does not fit Monday Night Raw. It don't fit. And because of that, they want star power because Netflix is big. That's what WWE promised them. That could work. I'm cool with that.
No, I'm with that.
TNA, I'm cool with that.
I'm with that as well.
I think that just seems more suitable for them.
Heck,
If that
even
was-
NXT.
Yeah,
Let them
If they would come back
terrorize
in
the NXT. Yeah, man. Yeah.
yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Yeah, and that's what, and that's kind of where that is, especially with this partnership. Also, my thing is I'm gonna need them to get off of Access TV. That's the next move. I need to know how long that deal is with Access, so that way they can move and be on. Because Access is not in every household.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find.
Main television.
You know what I mean? It's a cable channel and stuff, but you know it needs to be on a greater scale. And I think now they can do that, especially with this Netflix deal. You know, them continuing on with Peacock for because I think everything is going to wind up going. TNA on Netflix is not a bad idea either. It's not a bad idea. Just saying. All right. Yeah, I heard Tessa and Grace tore it up, and I heard that Tessa's racist chants too. I heard that happen. Just a 1 year deal. Okay.
Hope it's a 1 year deal because
so it's time for them to move off television. So I mean, off of that network. It need to be on a greater scale. If USA were to get TNA, I'm cool with that too. Because they don't have Monday Night Raw anymore. They just got SmackDown. And eventually SmackDown is going to be off of USA in the future once that contract is up with Comcast. So we got that Peacock coming up with the Royal Rumble in 2 weeks. Saturday night's main event is dropping down on Saturday. And that's simulcasted, NBC and Peacock. So that's huge for that event too. I'm looking forward to it all, man. This is great stuff. And then of course was that I want to talk about real quick before we go. Doc saying you didn't hear him, Jay. He wants 3 nights of WrestleMania.
That's a
3
lot.
nights.
What kind of 3 nights?
He wants 3 nights of WrestleMania.
Daytime WrestleMania, nighttime WrestleMania. That's 3 nights.
He said he wanted to see NXT in a grander scale, like incorporated, infused in with WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I told him that's what Stand and Deliver's for.
But if you do like so because Stand and Deliver is always the in the daytime of WrestleMania night 1.
Right.
So you know how we used to do like kickoff shows back in the day when they had kickoff for WrestleMania?
All day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because it's WrestleMania. This is such a big event, so they can possibly do that. But 3 nights of WrestleMania, that's a lot of money spent.
That's a lot of money made too.
It's also a lot of money spent. Listen, you got
a lot of money made.
You got the access already going on for like 3-4 days.
Yeah, because
if you put it on a Saturday,
because SmackDown
you got to right. You got SmackDown on Friday, and usually that's the same night as the Hall of Fame. SmackDown, and then you got the Hall of Fame literally right after the show is over.
Hall of Fame, and that day is the next day is NXT Stand and Deliver. Then WrestleMania night 1, and then before they do WrestleMania night 2, they do like a post press conference with like the fans meet and greets. Then WrestleMania 2, then Raw, then NXT again.
Raw Monday.
So they only get breaks on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Said Mania weekend and Rumble weekend is like a marathon. If you're there, trying to take in everything is almost impossible.
Well, you know,
so imagine being in Vegas because they're going to be there that weekend. SmackDown and Raw are going to be in Vegas, if not close to Vegas. Let me say that.
Yep.
Because and you know, Raw After Mania is always an event too. So, and you know, it's going to be the first Raw After Mania on Netflix. So you're going to expect something huge out of that show. But as we getting closer to the Rumble itself, man, like I'm expecting it's going to be big. I'm mad that I'm not going to be able to go. I was setting it up, but money is looking funny right now. And this winter thing that took a toll on my pocket. It took a toll on my pockets, man. But I'm looking forward to those matches and who's going to be getting in and where futures lie, for some of these wrestlers that's going to be participating in this match. So you said, Jared, you saw Punk, Cena, Roman, Punk, Roman, and Rock winning the Rumble.
Oh, and another person I forgot to add, possibly. Well, he's not going. Randy Orton is coming back in that Royal Rumble, and we finally get to see at WrestleMania. Randy versus Cody, a legacy title match. Some point down the line, I need at some point down the line, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes.
I'm gonna tell you this: if Kevin Owens does win the championship at Royal Rumble, we get Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania.
What title?
That World Championship.
Yeah, you're right. Because it makes more sense.
Or let Randy go after it. Gives him another. I think he would be 16. Was it 16 time?
No, he fit 14 right now.
14, so it'd be 15. Let him go after it.
Wait. Yeah.
But you want Cena and Gunther to go at it.
Yeah. I like that. I like that match. I do.
Old though.
I think what I would expect is CM Punk to win it all. I really do. I don't feel like nobody else will win it. CM Punk will win it all. If I had to pick somebody second,
it'd be Roman. I'm sorry. It'd be Roman for me. CM Punk or Roman. That's what I'm going for. This Royal Rumble for the women's.
I'm saying, who are they building up to be the next generation superstar to hold down the fort? Again, CM Punk, I can kind of see him winning the title back. So I think he would be my number one choice. I think I would go out. I still would include Cena to get him to that title match of winning that title for the, to break the record. I mean, the other person that I would want to win it just won the NXT championship. So I'm gonna hold my.
Hey, and he's the future. I need him to knock out a good 5-6 people.
Yes.
I didn't think I could do it.
Let's go.
You heard his American accent.
Yeah, dude, that was funny.
You heard his real voice. And he went back to African accent.
Let's do it.
I think that's his real. Well, yeah, he has got his American. That was American. Yeah, he got to practice that because that's crazy. Because he coming over from the University of Alabama and stuff.
I didn't think I can do it. You sound
like
that.
I didn't think I could do it. I thought that was great. He said, "Good on a job to Cena. I think fans will revolt." No, I think they want to see that happen. They look at it as Cena as the underdog, the hero, and all that kind of good stuff. And it's one last time, man.
And it's one last time. Let him have that title for a little bit. He'll drop it maybe at the
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. And let him move on with his life. I would give him that record though, because Ric Flair wants him to break it. So let him go and break the record.
Yeah. I wish it was gonna be with the big gold belt too, but that's neither here nor there. All right. Jay, thank y'all, man. Y'all have made this hour and a half fun. Really fun, especially you, Doc.
I already know what I want. You know what I want. You know what I want. Connecticut. I need y'all to get in the boardroom and say we're going to hire Robert Bailey Jr., Arlington Lane, to come and be a part of the creative directives here on site. I'll come every week as long as I can fly back here. As long as I fly back for Sunday, I'll be there every day, working for WWE Monday through Friday.
Said Monday through Friday, you there, huh?
Monday through Friday, I'm there. I'm there. As a creative, I would definitely be in the house.
That sounds like a strenuous job. That is too good for my taste.
I would want it though. for the amount of money they gonna pay us to get this work done, the project gonna be all right, guaranteed.
There it is, right there. That's what he was looking for. I just want to see it one more time.
Let's go.
Okay, we'll see y'all Thursday. Same
Bring
time,
my
same
girl.
match.
Bring my girl.
Yeah. We'll see what happened, what's going on in NXT too. So Raw was
Yeah,
good. NXT's tonight. Y'all enjoy that. We'll talk about it on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
And catch y'all then. Bye,
Yes,
Jay.
sir. Bye, Jay. Let's go. Let's go.
We out here, y'all.
Oh my gosh.